However, the queen did not want to take advantage of the king's offer just at the moment. She kept the promise to herself, and when the prince grew up, she said to the kind as to promise me a boon. Now my son has grown up. My request is that he be made the king. The king was taken aback. Something else for your son. However, the queen kept on insisting that her son be made the king. The king, as he was a good king of integrity, wanted to keep his promise. He thought himself, "This woman may do something evil to my elder sons." So he called his 2 elder sons to him and said, "My dear sons, when Prince Surya was born, I granted his mother a boon, and now his mother wanted Surya be made the king after me. I do not wish to give the kingdom to him. Then the 2 of you have the best claim to the throne. But the queen, your stepmother, may do something evil to you and assume that her son became the king of the land. Therefore, I request you to return into the forest, and when I am dead, return to the city to take your legal place as the future rules of our beloved country." Thus the king, with tears in his eyes, kissed his son lovely and asked them to go away into hiding. As the elder brothers left the palace, Prince Surya was playing in the garden of the palace. Then he came to know what had really happened. He said to himself, "My 2 elder brothers are leaving the palace. Therefore, he thought, I too must join my brothers and leave the palace with them." After few days' journey, the 3 brothers came to the Himalaya forest. As they were very tired, they sat under a tree to rest for a while. Prince Mahimsasa said to Surya, "Over there is a font. Please go there, and after having a drink and a bath, bring some water for us to drink in a lotus leaf." The font which Prince Mahimsasa sold to his young brothers happened to be a place haunted by a water demon. As Prince Surya stepped into the pond, he was seized by the demon. The prince, not knowing what he should do, was shivering with fear. "Tell me what the Devadharma is, and if you can tell me that, you will let you go. Otherwise, I have the right to devour you, said the demon to the prince. Oh yes, I do know what the Devadharma is. It is the sun and the moon, said the princess. No, you don't know what the Devadharma is, or what the precepts of the God are. I will imprison you in my abode, said the water demon. Prince Surya was late in returning. Prince Mahimsasa sent his other brothers out to look for him, and Prince Chand sent to the font, also not aware that it was hunted by a demon. As he stepped into the water, the demon seized him too and asked him the same questions as the had asked his brother. Do you know what the Devadharma is? And if you don't, you are doomed to death, said the demon. Oh yes, I do know, for the heavens are called the Devadharma. The prince answered. The demon did not accept this as the correct answer and imprisoned him as he did before. Prince Mahimsasa waited for a long time for his brothers to return. When he knew that they were not going to return, he thought that something evil must have befallen them. So away he went to where his brothers had gone and came to the pond. He could observe footsteps going only into the pond, and none did he see coming out of it. Surely this must be a place haunted by some monast, he said to himself. Then he pulled out his sword and waited patiently. The demon, seeing the princess was not going to get any closer to the pond, took the shape of a forest and addressed the Bodhisatta thus. You seem to be tired after a long journey, my friends. Why don't you get into the water and have a bath and a drink? Then you might feel better. Prince Mahimsasa at once recognized the demon and asked him as to what happened to his two brothers. Is it not you who seized my brothers? Yes, indeed. It was I who imprisoned your brothers. But why? Asked the princess. It is because I have the right to do so. If anyone who does not know what the Devadhamma is entered this pond, I can do what I like with him. This privilege was granted to me by King Vesavana, the king of the demons. Then the princess asked him, Do you know the Devadharma yourself? Yes, I do know, was the demon's answer. I too know what the Devadhamma is. Do you want to listen to me? Asked the prince. Yes, indeed, I do, replied the demon. But I am unclear after long journey, the prince said. Thereupon the water demon bathed the princess and gave him fruit to eat and water to drink. He also decorated the Bodhisatta with flowers and prepared a seat for him. Prince Mahimsasa took the seat serenely and said, Now listen to me. I shall tell you what the precepts of the gods real are. These who want to be godlike are assumed for seeing. They also are afraid for seeing. These shade and fear of seeing is the Devadhamma. The demon was very pleased to hear the Devadhamma from the Bodhisatta. Oh, man of wisdom, I am pleased with you, for you alone has given me the correct answer, and I am prepared to release to you one of your brother. Which one shall it be? Asked the demon. Please give me the younger, said the prince. Although you know the Devadhamma, you don't seem to practice it, said the demon. Why do you prefer the younger brother to the elder one? Demon, not only do I know the Devadhamma, I also do practice it, said the prince. It is on account of Sire, the youngest brother, that we had to leave the palace and come into this forest. His mother asked our father, the king, that Sire be made the king, as the request was turned down by our father. We were told to take refuge in the forest. When the two of us were leaving the palace, Prince Sire on his own wanted to come with us, and now if I were to tell anyone that he was devoured by a demon in the forest, who would believe that I had not killed him? That is why I want to him, rather than the elder one be freed. Oh, excellent prince! Not only do you know the Devadhamma, but you also practice it, cried the demon in approval. The demon, pleased with what Prince Mahimsasa said, freed both the brothers and handed them over to him. Thereafter, the wish prince admonished the demon thus, Friend, it is because of your evil deeds in your previous birth that you have to live on the flesh and blood of other living beings. Therefore, give up this evil now itself and live a virtuous life. Thereafter, the three princes lived in the forest under the protection of the water demon. One day, Prince Mahimsasa read the stars in the sky and learned that his father was dead. He returned to Benares and took over the kingship. He made Prince Chanda the chief minister, and Prince Sire was made the commander-in-chief of the army. He took along the water demon with him to the city. The demon was given a home and was provided with food and other necessities, so that he could live a virtuous life.